Hey guys, what's up? Duncan Cage fan here, bringing you guys one of these videos. I haven't done this in a long time. You know what time it is. It is my time to make a video about my thoughts on this year's Rockstar Energy Drink Mayhem Festival. And if you guys remember the last time I did this, which was a year ago, I was actually quite content with the lineup, minus a couple bands or so. Anyway, um, yeah, this lineup, easily the fucking worst lineup that Mayhem has ever put together. This is just terribly, terribly bad. It's not even funny. So I will read off the lineup and tell you my thoughts. There's going to be 4 stages this year. 4, I can't count. We have the main stage, of course. We have instead of the Jägermeister stage, we have a Cold Cock Herbal Whiskey stage. I don't know why Jaeger's not sponsoring this anymore. Headbang for the Highway / Sumerian stage, and the Victory Records stage. So there's a lot of bands from Victory Records. There's actually 5 bands from Victory Records on this tour. So here reads the lineup from the first band listed to the last: Avenged Sevenfold, Korn, Asking Alexandria, Trivium, Cannibal Corpse, Body Count, Suicide Silence, Mushroom Head, Miss May I, Immure, Veil of Maya, Upon a Burning Body, Texas Hippie Coalition, Darkest Hour, El Nino, Wretched, Islander, King 810, and Erimha, however you say that. Oh my god, where to begin? Let's start with the fucking headliners, how about that? Avenged Sevenfold. Why the fuck are these guys on the fucking bill? Seriously. I mean, I can understand with the crowd, but honestly, these guys do not fit on Mayhem anymore. They probably would freaking like 10 years ago. No, well, actually, that's pushing it, because they were on Warped Tour all the time back 10 years ago when they weren't even a big band. They were kind of big in the other underground, but they weren't like a huge band like they are now. They're like one of the biggest bands in the fucking world as far as I'm concerned. Maybe like 2000, like probably like 7 years ago, they would have been a perfect, like 7 or 8 years ago, they would have been perfect for Ozfest. Like, well, they were on Ozfest like a long time ago. They would have been perfect for Mayhem Fest if that was around. But Mayhem wasn't around 8 or 9 years ago. Korn is returning this year. This time they're just co-headlining. They're playing second to last, unlike 2010 where they played last. And that was like tied for my second favorite Mayhem Fest. Asking Alexandria, why the fuck are these guys back on the tour? Seriously, they were just a really bad choice to put on 2012, and I mean, they were on that tour with fucking like Slipknot, Slayer, Motorhead, and Anthrax, and that was actually like one of my favorite lineups, to be quite honest with you. And then we have opening the main stage, we have Trivium. As you guys know, one of my all-time favorite bands. I'm excited to see them again. I'm seeing them like in a little over a month when they come up to Bangor, Maine. And actually, Avenged Sevenfold is going to be playing that show, but I won't be staying for them. You also have Cannibal Corpse playing. They played in 2009, which in my opinion was still the best Mayhem Fest ever, being only the second year. Cannibal Corpse is returning, and it'll be awesome because it's Cannibal Corpse, of course. Yeah, they're going to have a new album out soon. Suicide Silence is going to be on the tour again. This is their first tour. This is their first Mayhem since 2011. And this will be their first U.S. tour without Mitch Lucker since he died, and their first U.S. tour with new vocalist Eddie Hermita, formerly of All Shall Perish. Then you have Body Count, Ice-T's metal band, who are actually quite good, just saying. They're actually a really cool band. I'm excited to see them, even though I will be seeing them at Heavy Montreal this summer in August. Miss May I, no. Also Mushroom Head, which is kind of weird. I mean, they played in 2009 on like a few dates, opening the main stage because Bullet for My Valentine wasn't on the tour at that point. So they're on it, and I don't understand why this is the first time that Mayhem's ever done this, having a band play 2 years in a row in Muir. Why the fuck is Muir on there? They are easily the worst band to ever play the fucking Mayhem Fest ever. Like I skipped their set entirely last year when the tour came up to Bangor, Maine, and I was just like, I want Machine Head to play. But yeah, they were terrible. They're awful. Overall, they're just a bad band, in my opinion. You have Veil of Maya, who I do enjoy. The last time I saw them was on the last time they were on Summer Slaughter, 2012, which, in my opinion, is still the best Summer Slaughter lineup because 2013 was fucking laughable. Upon a Burning Body, I actually hung out with them at 2012's Mayhem Fest. I didn't see them, but I had a shot of whiskey with those guys, and they were fucking cool dudes. Texas Hippie Coalition, I have no fucking clue who they are. Darkest Hour, they recently signed to Sumerian Records this past year. Very awesome band, hugely underrated too. I'm very much looking forward to seeing them on that tour, on the Mayhem Fest. I saw them open for Machine Head a couple of years ago, and they were awesome. Got to hang out with them as well. El Nino, they've been around for a long ass time, but I didn't know they were still around, honestly. Wretched, actually, they're a very, very underrated band. I think they're pretty incredible. I saw them on my 20th birthday on the Metal Alliance tour with Devil Driver, The Faceless Dying Fetus, and a bunch of others, and they were fucking awesome. Islander, yeah, I heard like one song, and I honestly thought they were shit. King 810, I have no fucking clue who they are. And the last band listed is Arimha. I can't even really say that name. They're from Montreal, Canada. I just checked them out like a little over an hour ago, and honestly, they're pretty good. I had no idea who they were until this lineup was leaked, and I checked them out, and they kind of remind me a lot of Dimmu Borgir. And honestly, like they're like the first black metal band to play Mayhem Fest since Behemoth did in 2009. I'm still upset about Behemoth dropping off Mayhem last year because that made the tour like worse. But I'm seeing Behemoth next month, so actually in like 3 weeks. So that'll be fun. Well, actually no, like 2.5 weeks I'll be seeing Behemoth at the New England Metal Fest on Friday. So if you're going to that, I'll see you there. But overall, this lineup is just utterly crap. Like overall, it's just bad. There's some good bands on there for sure. Like I said, Trivium, Cannibal, Body Count, Suicide Silence. Yes, I like Suicide Silence. Fight me. Veil of Maya. I do like some Upon a Burning Body. Darkest Hour, Wretched, and Arimna. I do like those bands. Those are pretty killer bands. I will say that I will watch Korn because I really want to see them with Brian Head Welsh back, and I haven't done that yet. The last time I saw Korn was Music Is a Weapon 5 with Disturbed, and they were awesome then. But I can't imagine what they would be like now with Brian Head Welsh in the band. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. But I'll probably leave because I do not want to watch Avenged Sevenfold, honestly. Unless someone convinces me to fucking watch them, which probably won't happen. I've seen Avenged Sevenfold 2 times, and I won't lie, they were actually not that bad. Actually, the first time I actually saw Avenged Sevenfold was on 2010's Mayhem Fest. They only played one show, and it was in Mansfield, Massachusetts, and it was the day that Nightmare came out, and that's the last album that I actually enjoyed from them. And Mike Portnoy, formerly of Dream Theater, was filling in because he played on that record. But anyway, it'll be kind of cool. I was debating on not going to this one, but I probably will end up going to Mayhem this year, considering I can go in for free this year like I did the last couple. And well, it's great. I mean, I've gone to Mayhem Fest ever since it started in 2008, and it's basically a tradition for me to go. I mean, I can't really miss it. I mean, the only thing I'm going to be spending my money on is probably just gas and food, maybe even some beer. I won't drink a lot of beer because if it's gonna be like really hot, then beer's pretty much out of the question because I don't want to be dehydrated as shit. Um, but yeah, Mayhem Fest is basically a tradition for me. I will most likely go. Um, so that's basically all I got to say about this year's Mayhem Fest. It's quite disappointing. I'm not really that surprised by the lineup considering it was leaked, and yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it. But I will go for the bands that I do like, and I will be getting them for free and whatnot. The only bands on the main stage I'll watch is Trivium and Korn. I won't bother with them asking Alexander, considering how much I fucking loathe that band. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. Tell me your thoughts on the lineup. I like to hear your thoughts. So please feel free. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'll see you all later. Peace out and keep it metal.